Good morning, YTPC. As you can see, I'm up north in the woods in the tent. Where are we at? Middle of February 2024. So I don't remember the exact day, but Valentine's was earlier this week, and I was feeling kind of lousy. Had some kind of bug that was going around. It only lasted for a day or a day and a half, but enough to throw a damper and things. Didn't have to take off work or anything, but still sucks. So hit me hardest on Valentine's Day, and we were planning on doing something nice for the wife, and it's like I got home and just went to bed and slept all night. So anyway, today I got some Captain Black Royal. I'd tried a couple of different Captain Blacks before the original. The first Captain Black I got actually was on the very first tobacco purchase that I made, was Captain Black Gold, and bought Captain Black Gold and half on my very first purchase at our local brick and mortar vape cigarette shop. They had a couple of pipe tobaccos, so I bought the Captain Black Gold and half, and half I kind of liked, and Captain Black Gold I did not like, which kind of turned me off of the Captain Blacks for a little while. But so anyway, a while back, a couple months ago, I got some Captain Black Original. That's decent enough for me, I guess. And then just this last week, I bought some Captain Black Royal and some Captain Black Dark. Figured I'd give them a try. So today I got the Royal. Light it up. Got my Kaywoodie White Briar Dublin. Picked this up off of eBay a month or so ago. Cleaned it up real good, but it's still got a little off taste in it. I'll try to just smoke it out if nothing else. Yeah, I don't know. I think I cleaned the stem, what I thought was pretty good, till I could run a pipe cleaner all the way through and it was coming out clean. And kind of the same in other parts of it, but I did leave a little bit of cake in it, which I think might be my problem. I think I'm gonna have to scrape or ream that cake out. But it almost seems like there's something in the stem yet too that's just giving it off flavor, so I'm not sure. I have to do a little more research and find out what the treatments are that I need to do to get rid of that, because it's a nice size pipe. It's kind of a smaller one. You don't necessarily need to have it going for an hour or anything. Almost seems like the taste is on the outside of the stem. Not sure. Yep, I forgot my tamper. I have to improvise. Got my Bic tamper, I guess you could say. Which I've always got my Bic tamper on me, so. Sometimes when I'm up north here, when it's in the winter time, when it's cold like this, the Bic lighters, they don't work a hoot. They need to be warm enough to be able to work. Usually I'll keep them in my pocket so they don't get quite as cold, but sometimes we still have issues. But the old Zippos, as long as you got fuel and flint, they're usually good to go. It's not wanting to stay lit. Maybe I'm talking too much, because I put a bowl full in my Missouri Meerschaum Country Gentleman on my way up here last night. I think I only had to do 2 relights, one like a char relight or whatever you want to call it, and the other one was about 2/3 the way through the bowl. It went out because I didn't tamp it, I guess. So I tamped it back down and made it the rest of the way through on the second relight. People say that this Captain Black Royal is basically a repackaged, or I guess a packaged Lane 1Q, which it's definitely very similar. Not exact, but very similar. But not in this pipe. This one's still got that some sort of ghost or something in there. Yeah, I don't really know. I definitely got to spend some more time cleaning this thing. Yeah, I don't know where it's coming. Like I say, it almost seems like it's on the surface of the stem in some ways. It's hard to say. But, this is only about the second or third bowl I've had through this Kaywoodie white briar. As you can see, it's definitely got some scuffs and marks, but they don't look near as bad as it did when I got it. This side doesn't look too bad. But I figure for a everyday out working or in the shop pipe or whatever, good enough. And unfortunately, I'm getting more of that ghost flavor of whatever's in here than I am of the Captain Black Royal. Kind of a bummer, because I kind of liked the Royal when I had it in the Country Gentleman last night. So yeah, today's Sunday, is it 18th today? February 18th? Something like that anyway. So I was going to come up yesterday morning, get all my chores done that I need to around the land here. Probably hear some of the traffic on the highway. Or not, our property borders the highway, but far enough back, it's kind of surprising that the traffic noise is as loud as it is. So I know I was going to come up yesterday morning, just wasn't terribly ambitious to get everything ready, and I had to get a bunch of stuff loaded up on my trailer to get hauled up here, and it wasn't that cold out, but it was so windy. It was just miserable being outside to do anything, so I kind of did a lot of procrastinating, and before I know it, it was dark, and before I know it, it's 7 o'clock, and so then I got the trailer hooked up finally, and then I had trouble getting my lights to work on the trailer. So I didn't get up here until, not wanting to stay lit either. Didn't get up here until almost 10 o'clock last night. I got the old wood stove going and got the kerosene heater going, and it was toasty in here at no time at all. Fortunately, this tent is on the ground, so the ground is still frozen at 10 or 15 degrees or whatever it's at right now. So you're working against that the whole time. By the time you get things warmed up, it's time to go. We were hoping to have this tent on the platform, the insulated platform, this winter, but just got busy with other things last fall and never got it finished. It's about half done right now. Actually, probably about 3/4 done, but got the joists all in, and everything's level and square, and we're putting a little deck on the front of it. Got the deck pretty well all done, other than obviously like the railings and stuff like that, but so all I really have to do is to insulate the floor and then put the decking on, or the sheeting. If I'd had more time up here this weekend, I could have maybe picked away at a little bit of that, but it's hard to get time. Main reason I had to come up here this weekend was because we do rent out this tent on Airbnb occasionally, and had somebody up here a weekend or two ago, and so I had to get up here to do the turnover for the next ones that are coming. We don't get people that rent it too often in the winter time, but need to have it ready to go in case somebody on a Wednesday decides they want to come up for the weekend and I'm out of town and not able to get up here to get it prepped. So anyway, yeah, we're getting to be almost 14 minutes. I don't know if I'd want to watch a 14-minute video of a guy that was smoking a ghosted pipe. So with that, I'll probably call it good and let y'all go. Joshua Stewart, smoking a pipe up north in the woods. Have a good day.